Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you hear me now? 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 It's week 1, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm feeling good, man. I cried today, y'all. I cried today. I cried today, man. My tears rolled down my eyes today. I cried today. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me fix my I don't know why that's little lines right here. Hold on. What's going on with that? But no, yeah, I cried today, y'all. I cried. What is going on with my bruh? There we go. What's up with that? All right, yeah, man. I cried. I cried today, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, B. Come on, B. Oh, hopefully we are live though. Let me make sure I check this real quick because my live been tripping, man. I ain't gonna lie. My live's been tripping. We live, right? Oh, here we go, right here. Oh, the script was back. Yeah, we back, baby. We back, baby. Let me make sure I share this too. Godly. Let me share this too. Let me share this too. I got mad plays, bro. We're gonna talk about it. We are gonna talk about it. I'm trying to let some people fall in. Let some people fall in. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. Get some people in here. Let's get some people in here. Let's get some people in here. I'm about to send this out. You know what I'm saying? Send the young kites. Send them on out. There you go. Send that on out. Holla at your boy. If you rocking with me, holla at your boy. If you rocking with me, holla at your boy. Shout out to my dog, LJ from H-Town. I see your picks, LJ. LJ got a couple of picks in the NFL. Got 3, I think he put out on Twitter. I know he got a whole more than that. I know the boy got more than that. Matter of fact, I got to send let me send my boy the link. Let me send him the link. Just in case if he pull up. Let me send him the link. If you want to hop in, pull up. Pull up if you want to hop in. Nah, I was about to send the wrong one on that one. Dang, my fault, y'all. Holy moly. Holy moly. Bro, I ain't messaged the boy in that long. How long I ain't messaged my boy? In a year? On Twitter? It's been that long since sent bro out the regular joint. Dang. All right, my fault, man. Look, we back though. It's the script. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. I'm Try Wham. We up in here. If you didn't know, now you know. Try Wham. My brother JT is up in here. What's up with you, JT? We are back. We back, man. I'm about to start it off real quick because we don't got that much time. We don't have that much time. I'm going to start off with my first bet right here. And I don't even know what the money looking like on this. Let me look up some shit. I want to do some reactions today too. I want to do I did a members only reaction yesterday. Shout out to the members only stream that I did last night. I was supposed to go somewhere with someone, canceled on that. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to be with y'all, bro. Wanted to be with the people, especially the members. You out there supporting us. I definitely am doing this for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. We wouldn't be here without y'all. I wouldn't be able to do this 7 years. It's been 7 years since we've been doing this on-screen gambling thing. And I could only be happy about what we've been doing, man. So shout out to that. Shout out to the people. We up in here. So, all right, yeah. First game right here. Let's not waste no more time. It's the Arizona Cardinals at the New Orleans Saints. There is a chance this is a heavy public game. I'm honestly anticipating it. I'm honestly anticipating this being like a heavily public game. And I am right. Top 5 bets and tickets. Number 5 is the Arizona Cardinals minus 6.5. I was expecting that. The most popular day, as far as money, 60% of the money, 85% of the money is on the Cardinals, 6.5. I was expecting that. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting that. Hold on. Did I get up out of here? No, I didn't. I'm expecting that, bro. I'm expecting the Cardinals to be a big favorite. Not a big favorite, but a big heavily bet spot here. Now they're heavily bet at 6.5. I'm seeing sixes right now, y'all. I'm seeing sixes right now. I don't like that. I don't like that. I see some sixes. I'm saying I like that because we know right now on paper, the Arizona Cardinals should be favored by a little bit more, baby, because the New Orleans Saints barely knew who their quarterback was going to be in the summer. You know what I mean? They don't really have outside. They got a solid defense core. They got still Cameron over there. They still got Kamara over there on offense. So they still got key foundational guys when this team was relevant, when this team was, you know what I'm saying, back at its peak. You know what I mean? But we talking about when Drew Brees was there, y'all. This is a new day. They don't have that same type of love right now. They don't have that love, and they ain't probably gonna have that love no time soon. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like the Saints should be not getting no respect. But this is where we are at, where we draw the line. Where the disrespect, the level of disrespect that they're receiving right now may not be warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like the level of disrespect that they're receiving right now may not be warranted. We've seen this so many times. We've seen this so many times where a team is like looked at like crazy work. Like this team is not gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? This team sucks. This team ain't gonna be shit. But then we look at it like, wait a minute, man. This is actually still a professional football team. This is actually still a professional basketball team outside the Hornets, but they still cover games. You know what I'm saying? They still cover games. So right now we could disrespect the New Orleans Saints all we want, but the script tells us that this is a great time for the books to get y'all money. This is a great time for the books to get y'all money because how dare y'all think that the Saints gonna win this game? How dare y'all think that the Saints gonna be able to control any type of narrative here? How dare we? And again, I see sixes right now. So it's 85% of the fucking people, sharps and public alike. Because this ain't no sharp action here. This is pretty much everybody disrespecting these boys. Since there's 85% of the people on this, bruh. Come on, man. It's a no-go for me too, JT. It's literally Saints or nothing here. It's literally Saints or nothing here. I don't want nothing to do with this with the Cardinals. I believe in Kyler Murray. I believe in the boy gaining weight and getting extra fit with Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's going to play a lot better today. I do think that they're going to have a good dynamic running game, a good tight end still, top 5 tight end, top 3 tight end maybe. You know what I'm saying? In this game, I do believe the Cardinals defense possibly got better over the offseason. I do believe all that. But I do believe that all y'all betting y'all money on them is making the spot hot, nigga. You making the spot hot. So as far as the script goes, the script is not for them to win this game by a long. It's for them to win by just a little bit. Just a little bit. So if you like the money line, then cool. Yeah, you probably get away with the money line here with the Cardinals. But it's the Saints for me, or it's nothing. Next game. And like I said, it's the Saints. It's the Saints in that game. As far as the pick, it's the Saints. Next game, though, Jaguars at home against the Carolina Panthers. We took the over 6.5 Panthers for the season win total. So if you haven't took that yet, I think you still may have a little action on that. You still could be able to get that. Maybe not. I think you should be able to still get that though. Let me double check. Let me check. Nah, you can't get that shit, nigga. Now you can still get season win totals right now. Yeah. Excuse me. You can still get the. Let me see if you can still get that before I quote it. I ain't trying to quote that unless I could get y'all that, man. Oh man, where the hell is all these at, dude? All right, there it is. Carolina 6.5. It's minus 150 now, y'all. Damn, I can't help y'all there. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you shop around, you can find it better, but I got Carolina Panthers over 6.5. I think I was like minus 115. I just came from Vegas. It wasn't even minus 150, bro. So that just happened. I just came from Vegas and it wasn't minus 150, bro. So yeah, that's interesting. But I do like the over in there. That's why it's juiced up. It's getting juiced up there. They're trying to push it up to 7 at this point. But 6.5, I think Carolina Panthers are going to get slept on. There's games that they're not going to be favored in that they're going to possibly get the chance to win. This game right here. So this is the reason why we're talking about this game and reason why we're bringing up the season win total, because I told myself I want to find moments in this season where I believe that they're going to be possibly able to win. And I didn't look far within this season for this Panthers to come up with upset type wins. This is one of them. This is one of them here. And the reason why is because their first 5 games, it is looking very very doable. They're going to come out of the gate as underdogs, which they are. Slight underdogs. I say even that. They're slight underdogs here. You're even seeing some 3.5s. I believe what ESPN has put up, ESPN bet. I think they even have 3.5s for the Panthers and this Jacksonville Jaguar game. We know that the Jacksonville Jaguars are putting in their cards here with this boy Trevor Lawrence, to the point that they are firing whoever they have to fire to not get rid of the quarterback, and they're going to bring everything in to the point of using every resources as far as all this losing that we've been doing. We're using all these draft picks. We're going to put all this together to make this team just as better than it was last year, just as good as it was last year. We're going to get a whole new start off here. We got all of these things in order, where we already drafted a running back in Travis Etienne. So this is supposed to be his breakout year, right? We already got the Heisman Trophy winner in Travis Hunter last year. And then we keep firing coaches and, you know what I'm saying, to make that the problem here. So in this point, we done did what we can. Sometimes the Hornets sucks. Sometimes the Jacksonville Jaguars just suck. I remember when they had that defense back then, long ago, Jalen Ramsey time. You know what I'm saying? Even prior to that, when they had another good defense, good front seven. They've been known to have those type of moments. Do they have that right now? It's up to our debate. I don't really want to put my money on that. And to this point, I don't have no money for that at all. I don't have no money for that for them at all when it comes to that. As far as props, I will go into the props here. My boy JT, he does drop a prop here. He like Chuba Hubbard under 6.5 rushing yards. I do think that this is a shootout. So there's no reason to be thinking that there's going to run the ball unless you see Panthers up by a crazy amount. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a shootout, though. I do think that they did get better on offense with the Jaguars. I think their offense will get better. I think that Travis Etienne will be what they are kind of saying at training camp. He will make that extra step. I don't know how they're going to use Travis Hunter. I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to be interesting to see, because they did say he's going to work a certain amount of attempts on both sides, or I believe he's a second string on cornerback or third. Like he's like in the second team on cornerback on defense. He's obviously a starter on offense. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm locked in on this game. I believe that the Panthers are going to win this game, though. I think they're going to win this game because they got y'all confused too. They got y'all confused too. Now we can keep going into where the money is coming in, and where the most games and the picks and all that shit is going in, all that whatever. But in this game, I think this is a balance of the tide. I don't think you're not that many people that's going to trust Panthers. Not that many people that's going to trust Jaguars. It's just kind of like the battle of the bums right here, right? But I told you, those first 5 games for the Panthers are in that category of why we should trust them to win this season, go over the 6.5 season wins. And I believe that this is one of those games where I already knew that we're going to get maximum effort. This is the first fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the regular season worries that you normally have during capping, you get all out of that in this first game for a lot of these teams because you get them not traveling, not getting all this other stuff. This is the first game, especially with football. It just means so much more. That's why when people spit and get kicked out the game or they run into the damn player on the first game who's a vital moment in those first 2 games we've seen, those are game-changing plays that's going to ricochet the whole offense, ricochet the whole game plan because we didn't come in here with the backup plan being the main plan. So that being said, there should be some level of normalcy for teams that you don't have expectations for. And that's the reason why I trusted the Commanders last year. That's why we trust in the Panthers today. Plus 4.5, Carolina Panthers is the first official bet for the script. I like this play a lot. I think that the Panthers are going to be just in the thick of things in the NFC South. I don't think that they're going to be I don't think they're going to be crazy, but I do think they're going to be better than the Saints. So as much as 85% of the people going to see the Saints play a little bit better today, maybe even play better defense than the Panthers today. I think that's probably what you're going to see because, again, I think this is a shootout. I think this over 45.5, 46, wherever you're seeing right now. I think this goes over that total. I think this is a shootout. And I think that our guy, JT, is going to get some money, too, with that under Chuba Hubbard. I expect him to get a touchdown today for sure, though. I think Chuba Hubbard gets a touchdown for sure today. Actually, he is on one of my touchdown parlays. I got him and James Conner, and I forgot to mention James Conner. James Conner minus 176, Chuba Hubbard minus 122. I got those guys on my 14 parlay that I was going to give out later on. So, yeah, I do have those 2 guys added in on this. But the Panthers plus 4.5 is the first official play that I'm locked in with right now. So, yeah, Panthers plus 4.5. I think that I haven't even talked about the offense. The reason why I like this pick so much. I like McManaman. I like the rookie that they got here. They're making plays. They're doing pretty much a similar thing as what they're doing in the Jacksonville is trusting that they're going to Bryce Love, put him in a position to be successful and give him the tools that he need to do so. So upgrade the offensive line, which they have did. Keep the solid running back situation. Improve the wide receiver, which they have done. Tight end situation, defense. I think that they already had a good defense last year. They just had so much terrible offense. The defense was kept out there. So I do believe that the Panthers play a lot better again first game. We don't have to do too much here. I think this is a good chance for the Panthers to win this game. Not only just, I don't think this is a game that we obviously going to win this game. We obviously are in the right direction by winning this game to go over our total there. So over 6.5 season win for the Panthers, and we're going to add that on to the plus 4.5 Panthers in this game. So I do think that they are going to play enough close here, shootout here, and he's definitely getting a touchdown. I definitely agree with that. Minus 122, Chuba Hubbard to get a touchdown. I like that look a lot, and I actually added to my parlay. All right, so the next game, Bengals at the Browns. Nothing official here. I have a opinion as far as money goes. I think this is another one of those that's not necessarily too crazy. They're not They're not on the Browns to win it. Actually, I take that back. The Browns are one of those teams, the most top 5 most underdog. I seen John Ewan just tweeted out most bet underdog to win today is the Browns at plus 200. Not the most, but the fifth most. Top 5. So understandably, so that plus 200. I'm seeing plus 190, plus 200 around, plus fours. Um, and I think ESPN bet. I gotta go back there though, bro. Yeah, and I think ESPN bet got 4.5 here for Cincinnati. So they're a little bit the market's a little bit um kind of pushing this towards Cincinnati direction at 4. I think it's like minus 120. Yeah, minus 120. So you get minus 4.5. So you're like 4.5 right now. I should change that actually. My fault, y'all. My fault. Yeah, whatever the case. I don't necessarily have a strong opinion here, but what I will say is that I do believe that this being the first game and that there is a pattern recently in the last few years that the Bengals starting off slow. They're going up against a team that they not necessarily should be familiar with, but I think the Browns are always going to get one of those. This is our little bro feel because as of recent performance by this team, they should be looked at that. But I'll say this though: the Browns, obviously, they're a sneaky team. I don't think that nobody's disrespecting them as much as they're disrespecting the Saints. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason why I don't think that they're the Bengals are getting so much love today. I don't think that, and that's the reason why the Browns are one of the 5th most underdogs in this game. That being said, bro, matchup wise, Bengals should come out here and smoke these boys. My thoughts here is square as fuck. I think that the Bengals should just smoke these boys, get on about their day, get it on, get their business on. But if the line moves this to 4, that means that there's some sharp action here, possibly pushing this towards the Browns. This could be one of those situations where I don't know here. So I don't have a strong opinion here. I don't necessarily want to give anybody the idea that I'm pushing for the Bengals, but I don't have nearly as much love for the Browns that I do for the Bengals. So I'll stay away from it, but I do kind of lean there. Raiders, Patriots. Very interesting game. Patriots being that it's on the East Coast, the Raiders on the West Coast. This is the game that starts them off the year, gives them an advantage, I would say, because it's not necessarily that big of a disadvantage because it is already started of seasons. Again, it's the first game. Not that much travel should be affecting these guys because they're traveling at a more appropriate time than in the middle of the season and days in between. Shit. Plus 2.5 is a good little because I trust the quarterback. He's a quarterback that's been proven to win. You know what I'm saying? Geno Smith. Again, there have been investments on that offensive side to the point that they spent their 5th overall pick and selecting Ashton Genty, and having him being the number 2 paid running back in the league right now, up under Saquon Barkley by like 300,000 or 700,000 or some shit like that, which is crazy. Him being the 2nd highest paid running back outside, just not even playing the first down yet. That's tight. That's hard. That's hard. I'm not knocking nobody getting their chili. That's hard. But that just gives me enough of their investments are adding in. There's more investments on the other side too for Drake May, the quarterback that was the rookie of the Patriots last year. He had a rookie head coach, and they got rid of his ass like it was like he wasn't a rookie. Both of them was rookies last year, and they blamed the coach. Got rid of the coach. Wasn't a good vibe. Wasn't a good fit. Now that they got the guy that they running with here, alumni of the Patriots, of the Belichick tree, it is going to work out in more favor as them investing into that young man in Drake May. They got a little bit better, I believe, in running back with Henderson, and I believe that they got and their depth got better because they haven't lost the running back. They just added a running back, which most likely added the best running back there. So this is only up for them on that side of the ball. Like I said, I think it's more consistency that it being a coach that's not a rookie, being Drake's main coach. So that may affect them firing, bro, because maybe he's a little over his head getting that job, yada yada. But in this case, they showing love now. Got the boy in there. Yeah. The Patriots are, to me, a little bit more appealing, just because I think that them being at home and this being this a win me number right now, I'm leaning towards them money line in this spot. This is nothing I got on props, nothing I got, and I forgot to talk about. Yeah, I already talked about props. My fault. Oh yeah, no, I forgot to talk about Chase Brown. I do have Chase Brown. My fault on the Bengals one. I got Chase Brown on that parlay as well. -168 to get a touchdown in the Cincinnati. I got him added on that parlay. So Chase Brown, James Conner, Chuba Hubbard, all on that parlay. I'll just tell y'all, I got Bijan to cap it all off, -200. So all four of those guys, I expect to get touchdowns. Chase Brown, Bijan, Robinson, Chuba Hubbard, and Connor. I think that's plus 450 or some shit like that, whatever the case. Yeah, so back to this game. I don't necessarily have too much love for the Patriots here. My way of looking here is that the script works for the people that does the right things. Obviously, you want the Raiders to do good. This is it's a team that it's a historic team for the NFL. This is a team that when they're doing good, the league just feels better, looks better. So I understand them wanting the Raiders to do good, but it is another thing for the Patriots too now, as they have been a dynasty. This is another team that has a strong fan base. It's another team that did the right things in order to do that. Now I think the numbers kind of even telling you these teams are more even than we thought. I think they comparable on defense side. I think they're comparable on the offensive side. Based off the improvements that they did on both sides, the Raiders and the New England Patriots. The only thing that gives me the lean towards the Patriots is that I believe Drake may be the better quarterback, and his weapons may be standing out more. That's the only thing. I think that the weapons may stand out more. Not saying that they are better weapons than the Raiders here, but I think they just will stand out more. I will say Jacoby Myers is the guy that I want to lock in with. Jacoby Myers, again, if I'm looking at anybody going up against their old team, getting receptions, receiving yards. We could just go to the receiving yards, my nigga, for this nigga, bro. I don't expect bro to go no low at all. He's only going up here. So Jacoby, where the fuck bro at? 54. Give me the over on that. 53 and 53 and a half. Give me the over on that, man. Let me see something. I don't even think this boy I don't even think this boy where's the shit at? My fault, y'all. My fault. Yeah, so Jacoby Meyer, this is his first game going up against the boy. They just actually dropped us this article regarding this shit. Why did he leave? Why did he leave the Patriots here? Jacoby Myers left the Patriots because his contract offered him $1 million less than the Patriots offered him. So he was going to get a 30. He eventually got a $33 million deal with Vegas, and they offered bro 32 or some shit. Like, that's crazy. So just wouldn't budge at the end of the day. So I think this is one of the most interesting things there, because this is one of the most interesting things here. So the fact that he gets to go up against them, if you have a grudge with a team, like, I don't know if he got kids or not. You know what I'm saying? So maybe just add into it. You got kids, paint this picture for you. You with your kids, they getting used to school, they got friends, they locked in, they like the place you work at, they used to the staff now, they like everybody around. You like it too, but you want to do the best for your family. And this extra $1 million means a lot. This extra $1 million goes towards the taxes that they taking out. This goes towards the agent that I gotta pay. This goes towards the schooling and all this shit. This $1 million is a lot of money. This is a lot of money in this $1 million. So I do got a problem with y'all trying to short me $1 million. I do got a problem with y'all trying to short me $1 million. So his 53.5 receiving yards, being that he's the number one wide receiver for the boy Geno Smith. And that's the reason why he has the highest outside of Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is number obviously bigger target, tight end. But I think that's Crutch, Dunkin' Dunk. He gonna be that's his speed too. That's the boy's speed. So Bowers receiving yards maybe even higher. But I think there's more incentive for Jacoby Myers to do a little bit more to reach out for those balls that going over his head or those balls that are a little lower to his feet. You know what I'm saying? I think he catching those. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna help, bro, go over this 53.5. Nothing I locked in yet, because again, I'm just randomly spitballing right here. We looked up that article right there randomly off the bat, but I do like Jacoby Myers. I think that's probably the best bet in this game that I didn't make so far. But Jacoby Myers receiving yards, get that revenge, that $1 million revenge. I fuck with that. Next game here, Dolphins at the Colts. Colts are actually getting some love. Colts got love based off of what they did in the offseason. And I don't necessarily know I think there is some injury news here. Yeah, I think we got some some injury news here. Let me look into Chris McCaffrey will play today, yada, yada. Damn, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have had this planned out. I'm gonna do better as the season goes. Don't worry. I'm not gonna lie. I literally was crying, y'all. I cried before I came on, man. I cried before I got on this shit. I knew this was gonna be a good season for us. I know this is gonna be a good season for us. You know what I'm saying? I know it is. So, and I cried. I did. It's all good. But it's all good though. Because yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, so yeah, the Colts, bro. I think they getting little. Oh no. I was looking for that. Was it Tyreek Hill? Man, bro, why am I not on this too? I'm tripping, y'all. My fault, y'all. Like I said, I will get better as the season goes, for sure. As the season goes, I will do a lot better, for sure. Injury report here. I thought there was somebody here that I wanted to keep an eye on. A-Chain will play. I know that. Tyreek Hill. Obliques. Unclear if he's gonna play. And I think that's the reason why this line is moving negatively in the Dolphins' direction. They were originally favorites by like a B1, similar to where it is right now. They were originally favorites. It's flipping in that direction. I think this, based off of the injury news or the lack of information that we have with Tyreek Hill. So I do believe that there is a chance he plays. I do believe that there's a chance that this team shows like they are on paper will be fucking shitting here, locked in there. And then yeah, I mean, I don't have no worries the first week. Again, it being the first week that teams play up to their potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a great chance that they're doing that. So I fuck with that. Damon, what's up with you, bro? Damon said, bow down. I want to come in your town. What's happening? Oh, Wham's in your town. I fuck with that too. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It's unclear who is going to play. And yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem for this game. That is the problem. There is some concussions here. There's some DBs, Elijah Campbell's hamper knee injury. There's a lot of newly added guys. Yeah, this is literally newly added guys. So we got a split here situation here. Colts for my guy Nasty Nate, and we got my guy Damie say he's like Miami. And I think this is a toss-up game because of the uncertainty of some of these guys. I think Waddle is cleared though. I remember seeing bro on my fantasy spot. He's cleared, so I know he's playing. I think Tyreek is cleared too. I think Tyreek got cleared. I think hold on, I'm almost about to unfollow this shit. I think Tyreek got cleared too. I'm right there with you though, Damien. If I feel these guys are playing, which I know most of those guys are playing, I know if I feel bro playing this. Yeah, bro, warming up right now. Look, as I say, man, this motherfucker playing. He looking good. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't have no problem. I have no problem saying since Tyreek Hill's going to play, this is a team that I have nothing but the most confidence in them to pull this off. I don't want to bet the Dolphins, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to bet the Dolphins because something about the Dolphins today, it reeks the Cardinals. And I told y'all how I feel about the Cardinals. The Cardinals ain't gonna be. I don't think the Cardinals are gonna win this day. Okay? I think they're gonna win. Actually, I think the Cardinals are gonna win the game. I don't think the Cardinals are gonna, do that thing for that money, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna do that. So, my problem here with that is the same thing that I'm gonna continue to roll out with. One of the what was it? Dude, I don't know why I just went blank like that, bro. One of the reasons why I don't want to jump in on the Colts is because it's fucking Daniel Jones. Like, yeah, bro, Daniel Jones, bro. Daniel Jones, okay, yeah, like, yeah, bro played 70-something games, bro. The boy had 16 games. He had a season. Anthony Richardson, a season. Anthony Richardson is younger than Penix. He younger than Shador. And we're going to let the dude with 70 games. I know his passing completion was trash. Okay, yeah. I was trying to make this motherfucker throw down the court. Y'all ain't making it easier on, bro. You fired the coaches that you had around him. Like, let's come on, bro. All right, man. But given that 16 games this boy only had, I don't fuck with that. So maybe that's the reason why I may be a little biased with that opinion when I'm trying to judge this Daniel Jones-led team. But yeah, I could only go Dolphins, but they're reeking. They're fucking reeking of the same situation that the Cardinals are, and they're 85% Cardinals today. So I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Yeah. So that being said, there you go with that. I'm not necessarily going to put too much emphasis on either one. I think our chat is already doing good enough for that, so we'll leave that there. I do have action here. I'm not giving a damn, bro. I do not give a fuck what anybody say. It's about planting seeds and watching them grow. This is how we write a story. This is how the script performs. Reason why I came and started off with the Panthers, I'm planting seeds, ladies and gentlemen. I'm planting seeds. If I was to write a story, if I was to curate a script, I'm planting seeds and I'm allowing it to grow. The Giants winning this game, which I believe a lot of people like. A lot of people like to bet against the boy right now. I do not understand that. I do not understand it. The Commanders not being a favorite team today, I love it. I thought they was going to be the Cardinals. I thought the Commanders was going to be the Cardinals today. But the fact that people don't like them, cool. I love it. I love it. Because that means that y'all might not know or y'all might understand that we need enough balance in the world. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit can't be predictable. This is not this is not one of those times. This is not one of those times, bro. Yes, I do think that the Giants got better. They've always been pretty good on defense. Again, their offenses suck because it was Daniel Jones. It was fucking Daniel Jones, nigga. It was Daniel Jones. But yeah, man. Daniel Jones, like, the fuck? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's fucking Daniel Jones, nigga. So yeah, their defense is looking bad. So now they got the boy, you know what I'm saying, that just got him a new son name right there. He just stole Future's son, just switched his last name. He ain't Little Future no more. That's motherfucking Little Russell. And this boy Russell gonna cook in New York, man. I think a lot of the public love it, bro. They the number 2 most bet team as far as tickets. Most bet money, third best money is +6. The Giants. Books do not want the Giants to win today, I don't think. And I think that's beautiful because that's a part of the script. You want this blossoming flower in the Commanders to continue to blossom. I expect Austin Eckler to touchdown. I expect Jalen Daniels to touchdown. I expect him to throw a touchdown to Terry McLaurin. I expect them to blow the fucking Giants the fuck out early. Put these niggas BTA belt to ass. BTA belt to ass all fucking day. Why wouldn't they? Because that's allowing that seed to grow. You know what I'm saying? That's allowing that seed to grow. So yeah, we're going to continue to allow this seed to grow. Sometimes one thing about me as a capper, you're going to learn, I'll ride a Bucks first half until it's no more first half to ride. And this one feels very Bucks first half style to me. And if you know, you know. -3.5 Commanders first half. Get motherfucking paid. I don't even care about Russell trying to cook in that first half. They gonna get hit with all the works. I think Burns, the defensive line, and them boys over there with the Giants is elite. They're elite. But it's good defense, better offense. Better offense. Good defense, better offense. Better offense. It's a better offense. I feel like ending the show on that. I feel like ending the show on that, bro. Obviously, y'all know where I'm going with the best bet. It's maybe the Panthers, maybe Commanders. It's either one. They both the same. We don't start the first week of the season throwing all our money in one game. Throwing all our money in 1 week. Throwing all our money in the first 5 weeks. No, we plant our seeds and we're allowing them to grow. Next game. It's another game where the most money is coming in on Steelers. A lot of people are not trusting the revenge factor of Justin Daniels. Justin, what was his name? I call bro Justin Daniels. What the fuck is bro name again? God damn, how did I lose bro name? How did I lose that boy name? How did I lose Justin Fields? Justin Fields. Breece Hall almost made my touchdown list, but I feel weary here in this game. I think this is an under game. It's rightfully so. It's at 38. This is an under game. This is going under. Last game, I think, is an over game, even though I do believe that the Commanders will win. I think that there's a good chance that the Giants get their act right in the second half, being able to score, be able to figure that out. I don't think they're going to win, or I don't think they're going to win the Giants. I think they got a chance of scoring. This game, I don't believe either side will care too much about scoring. It's all about time of possession, about running the ball, it's about who win the trench battle here. And I think that the DBs, wide receivers are novelty in this game. That being said, that may win the game too. So that battle between receiver at the secondary, it is going to be the team that wins this game, I believe, and the team that wins this game is going to be able to throw the ball and be able to do whatever they want to do. And I think that that team does have the Steelers on it. So I understand why a lot of people would want to take them, but they're the best team. Most team bet today at -3, most tickets. That's pretty much the way this is shaping up for this Jets team to play. Spoiler alert. This is the no fun league for a reason, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't come in here thinking that you're going to be able to outsmart the system. Nobody's bigger than the program. The Jets are possibly the play here. And even though we're seeing, money pour in on the Steelers, it's starting to seem like the line is moving towards the Jets. I'm seeing threes juiced. I'm seeing these threes being juiced. So there's some sharp action on this Jets team, and I think that that's where I'm following. I do believe that this first week we are going to have healthier teams and more remembering the playbook and all that good shit, that type of shit early on, maybe having little hiccups with rookies and things of that nature, which we've seen earlier in this last few games. But there could be hiccups within coaching too, getting their new gig. So I think that there is a new gig, new sheriff in town with the Steelers. I do think that Aaron Rodgers is going to play pretty solid today. But is he going to play solid enough, or is he going to be the first week like he was in the Jets there? It could be either one. So I do think that there's a revenge factor for both. Obviously, which side I favor is the Jets. I favor Justin Fields. Man, they only needed good quarterback play. They didn't need a body in their head. They needed somebody that could coach. They could coach him. They needed somebody in that realm. You know what I'm saying? We already know we got Garrett Wilson. We already know we got Brees Hall. We already know we got great defenders on the side of the ball. And I mean, shit should be already really able to shake to him. And it seems like the books need y'all to win too. So the Jets may be on red phone alert today, y'all. It might look like the Steelers should win, and then they pick up that red phone and we start seeing some suspect calls. And I think the Jets are going to get on the good side of that there. Maybe the Steelers still win, but that +3 is what they don't want. That's what they do want. That's what the books want, that +3. Yeah, so again, I think necessarily official here. I'm screaming with the Jets here too. Again, I'm watching the game. I see some consistencies of them possibly throwing flags in their direction. I'm rocking with them too. I know what the people like. This game is obviously a game that I'm locked in on. I'm going to be surely having money on. And then it did cap off our 14 touchdown parlay with Bijan being the -200, the biggest favorite that I added onto that parlay. So Bijan is added to the Chuba Hubbard, Chase Brown, what's the last again? James Conner, Chuba Hubbard, Chase Brown, and Bijan all to get a touchdown today. That is where we're locking in with the parlay. Now, I like the Falcons here. I think that the Falcons weren't favorite at all until people starting to fuck with them. You starting to do your little research. You start looking into it. Hey, maybe the Falcons are actually good money in this season. And I think that they're 10.5 to win season wins for that purpose. I think they are going to be in the battle for this division. This is a game where they have to win in order to keep that battle alive. I think they are going to lose in Tampa Bay when they do got to play them in Tampa Bay. But this is a game where the Falcons have to win home court. Do that swag surfing all you want, nigga. We got to win this bitch. We got to win this bitch. It can't be no bullshit. And I think that I like Penix now. I think that he gets the good chance to get offseason underneath them. He knows what he's doing with the offense, knows how these guys are going to be able to play. They only get a little bit better on defense. They only get better on defense, a lot better on defense, actually, the Falcons did. And they only are going to get a little bit sharper on offense with the consistency of the quarterback. So I like all that working out for them. Obviously, the Buccaneers got better on offense. They're getting back healthier once they get Chris Godwin back, which is not going to be back until week 5. Just reported today. So there's not going to be Godwin there for them, but they did draft high end receiver. They do still got Mike Evans, Hall of Famer Mike Evans there, and they had Baker Mayfield coming off of a candidate MVP level, which they're expecting him to have that same type of production this year. I don't have no problem with that. I do have a problem with them expecting Bucky Irving to give the same impact, and I do have a problem with them not expecting that the Falcons is going to be improved defensively. I think that this number should be a little bit more towards the Falcons here. I think their -3 should be there. They should get the home court advantage, even though they don't play like they are a home court team, shit like that. Whatever. But I do like the Falcons here. Am I taking them pregame? Nope. I'm gonna watch this motherfucking team fight. I think they got the ability to come out and win early on, but I think that the Bucks are good enough to keep this a game. And once I see that the Falcons can keep up with this team defensive wise on the offensive side, if they can keep up with this the defense of the Bucks, then I could put my money on them. So let me see a few drives first, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I trust my team, but I normally don't trust them. I normally don't. But yeah, that's how I feel about this Falcons team. I think they are going to win. I'm not going to go over all the games. That's all of the morning games right there. I'm just going to go over the highlighted games that I want to talk about at the end. So obviously, Sunday night football tonight, Bills, Ravens. If you know, you know. I normally go Ravens in this matchup, but I think that the Bills are to play here. I think that there are going to be a sketch there. I like this under 2. I know this is a Sunday night football first opportunity that we get at Sunday night football. Primetime unders is typically the way to go. This is our first prime time on Sunday, and I think that this is a set stone for defense to be had and kickers to be displayed, especially with the new loop kicker for the Ravens. Obviously, they don't got the boy Justin Tucker no more. He out of pocket on the offseason. They got rid of his ass, so he was already doing bad anyway. But Loop is the new Tyler Loop for the kicker for the Ravens. Will get his debut here with the kick with there. I think he's heavily used today, and I like this under 51 there. And it's actually juiced there, moving towards the 50 and a half. Okay, and then what other game that I like in the afternoon? Oh yeah, I like the Packers too. That Lions being one of those heavily bet teams. I think they're gonna bite y'all in the ass. They're the number 1 bet underdog today, the Lions, and I think that underdog parlay, if you added one in, it's gonna lose because the Lions. I think the Lions are gonna lose. I think Bryce. I think Jordan Love does different than what you seen Bo Nix do. Bo Nix, you seen him run the ball. I don't think you necessarily see him run the ball as much, but I think you'd see him balanced out. Jordan Love, that he's throwing the ball a lot more. No more of that just running with the running back shit. I think they are going to figure out a way to get the ball spread out the ball a little bit more for the Packers. So I like the Packers there. I think the Texans defense is going to play really well. I do hear that they're going to have Nick Chubb run. I know they have he telling me with the Giants bums until they go, yeah, hey, look, they bums. Giants gotta be fucking with that too. Look, I'm telling you, the first half though, they gotta get smacked in the face. This one thing I seen that the Commanders, they got too many fucking options. They gonna run shit with Debo. They gonna run shit with Eckler. They got too many fucking options on offense. It's probably the best offense in the league. Best bet, man. Commanders first half, bro. Like, don't even fucking worry about it, bro. Dead ass shit. Don't even fucking worry about it. Yeah. So what was where was I? But yeah, so nothing necessarily official yet with the Packers. I will be making a post for my late game action here, and I'm going to try to work on a way to do live at the end of the second half of the first games. In between that, I got to pick my kids up and doing all this other stuff. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way of being able to stream twice on Sundays this season. So if you don't see somebody here with me early in the morning, it's no problem. Most likely you'll see me with a guest in that second show, more so in the afternoon when people are able to get down to the relaxing side, drinking, get out of church, all that good shit. So yeah, man, this has been the script, bro. 54 minutes. We locked in all the first half of the morning games. We will be back most likely for the Sunday night game. I think I will be back for the Sunday night game with some people, maybe not, maybe with myself doing some live reactions, things like that. So it is what it is. But shout out to y'all. Appreciate all the members. If you are a member, we appreciate you, man. DJ Big Boss got a package for you. And then last but not least, we only a week away, y'all. Look, wait a second. We are literally 11 days away, 10 days away from the second annual Who-Bangin Sports Talk event. I will be there, myself, DJ Big Boss. We will all be there. Your favorite cappers, your favorite personalities on the shows. We will be there, locked and loaded. And September 18th through the 22nd, we'll be locked in out there doing it up, man. So if you out there in the tri-state area, Philadelphia, Atlantic City, New York City, come join us in Atlantic City. We're gonna be drinking, hanging out with the peoples, taking over sports books, and telling and taking names, I guess, whatever. Fuck. So yeah, we doing it up right there. Until I see y'all again, until I see y'all out there to the next time of the show. Hopefully later on today at for the Ravens game. I'll be back here. But until then, see y'all later. Peace.